Your dog has been watching you for years. They know the rhythm of your footsteps, the exact pitch of your voice when you are happy, and the smell of your coat after a long day. But here is something most owners never stop to consider. Your dog does not actually process you as a human being. That is not a flaw in their intelligence. That is not confusion about what you are. Researchers at the Department of Ethology at Eötvös Loránd University in Budapest have spent more than 2 decades studying exactly how dogs perceive the people they live with, and what they have found is quietly extraordinary. Your dog has built a cognitive category that exists only for you, not other dog, not separate animal, something else entirely. For a long time we assumed dogs either saw us as oversized pack members or as a different species they happen to tolerate. The truth is stranger and far more beautiful. Your dog has invented a third option and you are the only one in it. While your face lights up a different part of their brain when your dog looks at you, something specific happens inside their head. A 2015 study published in the journal Current Biology used eye-tracking technology to show that dogs process human faces using a dedicated region of their temporal cortex. They do not scan you the way they scan another dog. They scan you the way we scan the people we love. Most owners assume their dog recognizes them by smell first, and everything else second. Smell matters, of course. But research from Emory University, led by neuroscientist Gregory Burns, found that the caudate nucleus, the brain's reward and attachment center, lights up more strongly for the scent of a familiar human than for the scent of a familiar dog. Read that again. Your dog's brain rewards them more for finding you than for finding one of their own kind. This is not because they have forgotten what they are. It is because somewhere in those 15,000 years of living alongside us, dogs evolved a parallel social system. One pathway processes other dogs. Another pathway processes you. And that second pathway has been quietly rewiring itself since the day you brought them home. What this means in practice is simple. When your dog stares at your face from across the room, they are not waiting for food or a walk. They are reading you, studying expressions, cataloging the small shifts in your eyes that tell them how you are feeling today. Try meeting that gaze, softly, for a few seconds at a time. You are not interrupting them. You are speaking their language. The voice region that belongs only to you. In 2014, a team led by Attila Andix at Eötvös Loránd University did something that had never been done before. They trained 13 dogs to lie completely still inside an fMRI scanner, so they could watch what happened in the canine brain when humans spoke. What they found rewrote the science of the dog-human bond. Dogs have a voice-sensitive region in their auditory cortex that activates in almost the exact same location as the equivalent region in human brains. They do not just hear our voices, they process them the way we process each other's. But here is the part that matters for you. That region fires more intensely for familiar voices than for strangers. And it fires most intensely of all for the voice of the person they live with. Your dog is not just recognizing your sound. They are decoding your emotional state in real time. Andix and his team also showed that dogs can distinguish praise from neutral speech based on tone and word combined, processing language in a way researchers once believed was uniquely human. Most owners think their dog knows their name. The reality is so much deeper. Your dog knows your voice the way a child knows their mother's, the way an old friend knows yours over a crackling phone line. It is a sound that means safety, attention, and home. The hormone loop you did not know you were in. In 2015, researcher Takefumi Kikusui and his colleague Miho Nagasawa published a study in the journal Science that quietly changed how we understand the dog-owner relationship. They measured oxytocin, the hormone associated with maternal bonding, in both dogs and their owners, before and after a 15-minute interaction. What they found was a feedback loop. When a dog gazed into their owner's eyes, oxytocin rose in the owner. When the owner returned the gaze, oxytocin rose in the dog. The longer the eye contact, the higher both hormones climbed. This is the same hormonal pathway that bonds a mother to her newborn. It does not occur between dogs and wolves. It does not occur between dogs and strangers. It occurs between your dog and you. So when your dog finds you across a room and locks eyes with you for what feels like no reason, there is a reason. They are topping up a chemistry that has been quietly running between the two of you since the moment you met. Soft eye contact, slow blinks, calm voice. These are not small gestures. They are the building blocks of a bond your dog's body is literally manufacturing. What you actually are to them. So if you are not another dog, and you are not just another human in a long line of humans, what exactly are you to your dog? You are something the dog brain had to invent a new category for. You are the source of food, But food alone does not explain the gaze. You are a provider of safety. But safety alone does not explain the oxytocin. You are a member of their social world. But no other member of that world gets the same neurological response. Researchers sometimes describe this as a hybrid attachment. Part caregiver. Part social partner. Part something we do not have a clean word for in any human language. Your dog has taken the wiring evolution gave them for pack life, the wiring for parent-offspring bonding, and the wiring for cooperative hunting, and woven all three of those threads into one relationship. Yours. If this changed how you see your dog, leave a like and subscribe. It helps more owners find videos that take their dogs as seriously as they do. The quiet truth behind the stare. Here is the part most owners miss. Your dog is not confused about what you are. They have simply concluded that the old categories do not fit. You move on two legs, but you come home every night. You speak a language they cannot speak, but you understand the language they do. You are not pack in the wolf sense, and you are not parent in the human sense. You are something they had to build from scratch. And they built it around you specifically. Not the version of you that is well rested, or patient, or having a good day. The whole version. The tired one. The grieving one. The one who forgot their walk yesterday and apologized in the kitchen. That is the human their brain has spent years mapping. And that map exists nowhere else on earth. So the next time your dog looks up at you from the floor, eyes soft, breathing slow, remember this. They are not looking at a human. They are looking at the only one of you that has ever existed in their world. What is the one thing your dog does that makes you feel like they understand you better than most people do? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one.